Well, miracles do happen, and Lazarus has risen, or rather, Banggood emailed me and asked me if I'd like to review the P2A torch from Lumintop. We'll take a quick look at the included items. We have the USB charging cable and a user manual. You also get 2 spare O-rings and a stainless steel clip. This is the included lanyard, pretty standard stuff. And looking at the torch, it's got more of a matte effect finish on this. It doesn't have a gloss effect that we've seen on many torches. Crenulated bezel and side switch, that's metal switch as well, that has a battery level indicator. Just peel off the protective lens cover. I know people find that exciting. This time we have a luminous SFT25R LED and quite a deep reflector considering the overall size of the torch. Bunny logo is on the tail or base switch. Just unscrew the cap and you'll see we get a battery pack very similar to the Nightcore, the 2AA compatible model that I looked at. This is a 1410 Type-C rechargeable, 1800 capacity. This is a protected cell. You do have an indicator on the top of that. Obviously this is compatible with normal 1.5 AA batteries, but you can't use the 14500. I'll just unscrew the top section. That's the reason why we get 2 O-rings included in the pack. The stainless steel clip is a double clip type and it is very strong. Once that's on there, it's not going to come off easily. Onto the user interface with the main switch on the base or tail cap. Half press momentary and full press is on and off. Choice of tactical and daily, and the tactical brings you to turbo. The daily has the last setting that you've used. You can turn it on and off with the side switch once the mechanical switch is activated. You'll see that breathing light effect though when it is turned on. Then it's just a case of push and hold to cycle the 3 power levels because we have shortcuts for the other modes. To get to your moonlight, just a long press on the side switch. Access to turbo is straightforward. Double press on the switch and that will take you there. And this torch has 3 strobe modes, and it's a triple press to get into the strobe and another triple press to cycle through them. I think the UI is solid on this, particularly because you don't have any interference with these strobe modes. I did put the user guide up on screen quickly for you. There is a battery indicator on that side switch and it will go to red when it's around about 3.3 volts. That's using the battery pack. Not the fastest charge time, it's just under half an amp. So you're going to be looking a bit over 4.5 hours to charge this from flat. As you can see, the power levels, it does drop down to 400 lumens in turbo or 260 with the AA batteries. Got a few beam shots for you to look at, the usual stuff with the shed. First thing you're going to notice is this is quite a throwy torch, to be honest. You're going to be getting around about 350 meters at the top output. I'm perfectly okay with that. It's nice to have a bit of variety with different models. And I'll just go through the AA outputs briefly. They're slightly different, 2780 and 260. It does go up to 500 at the top output, which I think is absolutely perfectly fine. I think that's more than enough. The Nightcore, which I reviewed a while ago, that does hit about 250 meters at the top output. Quite a different beam profile from the Lumintop. Really depends on what you're looking for. I think both of these are perfectly decent options. Have a look through a few more of the beam shots. I personally prefer the normal knurling pattern. I think that gives a good grip. This is fairly comfortable and the grip is okay. That's just a small point that I'm mentioning. The fact that it is a more matte finish though does help overall. The equivalent Nightcore model, which I did a review on, I liked that, but it didn't have a moonlight mode, so that is a significant advantage here for the Lumintop. I like models like this because they're relatively well priced and you can use the common AA batteries with them as well. You don't have to put up with this built-in battery or proprietary battery nonsense. It might not be the most exciting model out there, but it doesn't have to be. I'm much more interested in the practical side of things than gimmicks. The battery level indicator is not useful for AA batteries. That's a bit of a shame because of the voltage. Obviously it's lower, but the price on the Lumintop is quite attractive, so I would definitely say it's worth looking at. If you're interested in this, I'll put the links below, and maybe Banggood will send me some more products to look at in the future.